how's it going? I hope you're good. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. It has been very hot in the UK today. I am quite warm. I'm quite warm, and in that same spirit, I need to be honest with you. This is one of those, I'm not sure if it's a sort of like a stereotype that you're necessarily familiar with, so I'll sort of outline it. Especially since COVID, there was that story, there was that, like, you heard rumors, right? You heard crazy rumors, because we all became, after COVID, we all became very good at using VoIP services like Microsoft Teams and Skype and all of those sorts of things, and loads of people were doing job interviews. Loads of people were doing job interviews via those services during COVID. It was a whole experience, and I was lucky enough just to bypass that shit entirely because I've been gainfully employed for about 15 years now. But I need to make something abundantly clear, and I need you to call me out if I go to stand up. It is hot in this country right now. I'm not wearing any trousers. I do have underwear on. We're not like, I'm not like bare-assing my chair right now. My chair isn't that old, so I don't really want to be rubbing my bare cheeks all over my new chair. But I'm not wearing any pants. So if you we're not savages, right, Chim? No. I'm sitting in the clubhouse app since COVID. No. I'm just saying, if I go to stand up, you need to call me out in chat, and you say, no, chat, or Chim, I don't want to see your knees. Keep those knees private. Donald ducking it on stream is wild. I am Donald ducking it on stream. That is the perfect. I'm 100% Donald ducking it on stream right now, but it's quite warm, and I got in. No standing, please. No standing ovations. We're not all gonna rise. We're not all going to rise for the national anthem. Not that we do that here anyway. Hey, Chim, can you grab that birthday card behind you real quick? I can swivel on my chair and reach very slowly, like this, like that. How short do you think my arms are? Do you think my arms are really short? But yeah, there was always those rumors that people were doing it with, like, full suits from, like, the waist up and, like, a tie and, like, properly, like, set face and everything, and actually the big reveal was that they had their cock out or something weird like that. I don't have my cock out. I want to go on record and say, within the first 10 minutes of stream, I do not have my penis out right now. But what are we doing here today? What are we doing this week? What is the plan? I'm taking a little brief holiday from The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 is not going away, but I did a lot of story at the weekend of The Witcher 3, and I needed to continue story today, and I didn't particularly want to continue story today because I've been playing some of Warframe offline, and I wanted to continue some of the story on here because there are drops available for this game. If you're Warframe adjacent, please take advantage of all of the drops that you can potentially get. I have not put them in the title or in my tags, which makes me a terrible, terrible streamer. But yeah, drops are enabled if you are a Warframe type dealie. And I have been playing a lot of this game offline. I have attempted this game multiple times on stream before, and we always do 2 or 3 sessions, and then Chimken goes away and takes like a 6-month holiday, and I'm not promising that's going to be any different in this case, but I only have so many hours on a... What is going on with this point of my beard right now? What is that? What's this about? What's going on there? I'm going to do the entire intro like this. Nobody say anything. If somebody comes in and asks what the hell's going on with my beard, we're just going to ignore this. We're just not going to talk about it. I've attempted to stream, well, not attempted. I've successfully streamed Warframe on multiple occasions previously. I do enjoy the game. This sounds like a justification already. What is going on with my brain? It's not a justification. It's a good game. It's a good game. And I was between shooters. I went to a game called Witchfire, and Witchfire is super duper intense. It might come onto the stream later this week just to see how I feel about it on stream. But aside from Witchfire, I then went back to
I think your face is nice. And I'm glad that you exist.
Hi, Cecile. I'm en route, raiding in Final Fantasy. Thanks, Cecile. Let me just start again. Because I feel like I'm saying lots of words, and I don't think they're really making any sense. But if you're wondering whose voice that was, you all know the score. I've played Warframe on the channel before. Sometimes for multiple streams, sometimes once and then never again. I've hopped in and out of it over the course of years at this point. I think there's maybe like 10 streams out there on my YouTube channel of me playing this game, and I enjoy it. It's a good nonsense game to play because holy shit is the story confusing sometimes. And I've done so many of the off-stream things at this point. I've basically done everything in the star map within the game that I could possibly do, that I now need to start doing the quests. And like I said, I've only got so many hours on a weekly basis, so this week we're making a little bit of room for Warframe, because at some point I would like to catch up with the current gameplay of this game, and at the speed I'm going, I'm never going to get there, so I need to make some room for it in my life. It also helps that there are drops available on this game right now, and everybody in the community around it is all just generally a little bit hyped because there's this thing called TennoCon, and basically that's it. If you would like me to summarize any of the story in this game, you've potentially come to the wrong place, but we are doing a quest today called Whispers in the Walls, and I'm going to read up on a couple of things live on stream to provide context, because actually it's definitely not context for me, because the problem, ignore that, I just started a prediction. Whoops. Why have I suddenly... Oh god, I need to cancel that prediction. Don't do it. Don't press anything. Okay, the prediction is over. Ignore that. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press my Google button, and I didn't press my Google button. The quest that we're doing today, I'm behind the camera. I need to go up here. I'm used to playing The Witcher 3. See? I'm going to this place called Deimos in Warframe, right? Deimos is a moon of Mars, and it is populated by, I think, a bunch of people called the Family, the Legacy of House Intrati. I'm so that maybe this was a mistake. Maybe trying to explain what the hell's going on might be a mistake. Notable members. This planet is populated by people that look like this, and they have a bunch of like necro type dealies serving them, necromechs and necro stewards and necro this and necro that's. And there was a character called Necro Lloyd, which was a tiny little severed head floating around as if by magic. And Necro Lloyd summoned me to the planet and took me into the back room. And then for some reason, a dude had gone back in time. And he's now living in December 31st, 1999, and I kind of want to know what that's about. He's got a very large cat, and I saw a picture of a guy that apparently everybody that plays this game, he's called Arthur, and everybody refers to him as their boyfriend. I don't know what any of that means, but you're going to find out with me. This might not be your cup of tea. No hard feelings if you're going to lurk or just not be here this week while I play this game. The Witcher 3 shall return Saturday. In the meantime, thank you very much for being here. I want to talk to you about my day. It wasn't a good day. What is going on with this? What is this about? Why is it doing that? Do we leave it for the entire stream? Do we just leave it there the entire stream and see if anybody comments about it? We're going to leave it there the entire stream and see if anybody comments about it. It'll be perfectly fine. If you're watching this back at a later date. I do know that this is here. It's not there by accident. I went to work today, and I wish I hadn't. Because I got to work today, and I'm very busy at work right now, and it's very warm. It's very warm right now. And I got to work, and I started the mountain of shit that I have to do. My my colleague went away on holiday for the next 2 weeks. And my colleague who helps me out, went away for 2 weeks. And almost like clockwork, they turned up. Almost like clockwork, they went on holiday and suddenly I got manically busy. I got to work today and I was sat there pootling away on my PC and the power went off. But it wasn't one of those power cuts where like the thing that I was doing was saved and then the power came back on. So I was like, okay, well, best start again then. So I started the job again. And then I pootled away for another 20 minutes or so, and then the power went off, and I lost basically the exact same point a second time. I was like, well, I hope that this isn't a trend. Power comes back on, I do my thing, I hit save a bunch of times, I get slightly further ahead in the project that I'm working on, the power goes off again. The power went off no less than 5 times between 8:30 and 10:30, and no word of a lie, I was preparing to throw myself off the balcony. I was getting nothing done. People were coming to me and going, "Oh, hey, Chimken, have you done this thing yet?" And they're all very aware that the power's going on and off. And I've got people coming to me going, "Oh, have you done this thing yet?" And I look at my blank screen because my PC is powered off. And then I look back at them and I look back at my PC and I look back at them and I look back at my PC. And that's generally the Monday that I had. And I did say that Warframe was almost a guarantee if I started the week badly, and I started it extra badly because the power switching on and off, I couldn't even sneak outside and get a bacon sandwich because the cafe that I go to get the bacon sandwich is on the same, like, ring of power, like the place where all the electricity comes from magically that's actually magic and you actually have no idea where it comes from. But that also powers the cafe too. So I couldn't even sneak down there and get a bacon sandwich because their grill was off. It didn't work because the power wasn't working. So if you've grander scheme of things, this doesn't feel like that big of a problem. Maybe, I don't know. I'm immediately belittling the way that it made me feel. I was getting angry. I heard somebody speak on the phone. About it when they called another one of our colleagues that was working off site today. And they were like, "Oh yeah, the power's gone and off 5 times. It's not really bothering me, but RightBigChimken's about to absolutely lose his shit." And I'm just... And my day kind of went like that. I did have my last remaining brain pill. So I am medicated. Hopefully my new brain pills will turn up tomorrow. Cross your fingers for me, chat. If not Wednesday. By Wednesday, I might be a little bit tenuous, but we'll just see how it goes, especially with the heat. I hope you're good. I hope you've had an absolutely fabulous Monday. I hope you had a better Monday than I did. Do I need to talk through anything? There are some new sound alerts on the channel. My favorite voice actor person, Nats, is one of my best friends, and they have volunteered themselves to become the voice that lives inside of my Twitch streams. There are so many things that now have their voice attached to them, and I'm going to play you a couple manually, and you're going to see. So what have we had so far? We've had the quiet hello. Let me do the quiet hello again myself so you can hear it. We'll do this.
I think your face is nice, and I'm glad that you exist.
That's the quiet hello, right? That's the quiet hello. We've got that, and I really like that. I particularly like the bell. The bell makes my brain feel nice. We've also got an additional for the egg rolling past.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah? You like, are we into that? Are we into that a little bit? I'm kind of into that. That's good too. And there was one other one that I put in before stream today. It is... I can't spell. First, I've lost the ability to spell. I also can do this.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
What happens if I get timed out in my own channel? I don't actually know what happens if I get timed out in my own channel. But yes, there's now a voice attached to the Let's Get Physical channel point redeem. So that's it. I feel like I'm missing something. Is there another one that I'm forgetting? I did. 1 second. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But yeah, oh, no, I know what I'm forgetting. I've been promising it for weeks because we keep talking about the weather and I've been promising it for weeks. I also have this now.
That Chimken's so hot right now.
And it doesn't relate to the fact that I'm not wearing pants. I'm going to have that in the channel. I'm going to have that in the titles when the weather is warm because it's hot. And I've been searching all over the internet for something that's like relevant to me in terms of explaining my very British nature and describing how hot I am constantly. And that's it. That's all you get. we move forward. I'm going to read through chat real quick before we get too ahead of ourselves. Sky Alacar, congratulations on the first. Jura, thank you for the contribution. Chat, if you go to the channel point menu, any channel points entered into the channel point community redeem will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. Also, if you would like to join us on Bongo Cat, you can. What Bongo Cat is this. If you use !idle in chat, IDLE, you'll get a direct link to where Bongo Cat is on Steam. Download it. Use the pinned lobby code that's available in chat right now. Come join us. You get a little guy. Every time you type on your home PC, the arms go up and down. You can emote. You can earn cosmetics over time. It's brilliant. I love it. You can even sell the cosmetics.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
You can even earn the cosmetics online. You can. Thank you for hitting me with your watermelon, Dro. You can even sell the cosmetics for real world money. It's quite literally pennies, and it's really freaking awkward because Steam made that shit awkward. But still, come join us on Bongo Cat. Alternatively, Tap Tap Loot is a game that's also available on Idle. It's on Steam. Download it. This is a 4-slot game. There is a code pinned to chat right now. Every time I tap on every time I click on my home PC, the character walks left to right. We fight things. We earn cosmetics over time. It's brilliant. I like it. Welcome, Ryan. Thank you very much for the contribution and welcome in, my friend. I hope you are good. Ryan, you DM'd me yesterday, and I don't remember what you said, and I don't remember if I replied. 1 second, chat. I need to double check if I've been rude about something. I think it was Ryan being silly and telling me that, yeah, Ryan was telling me to go to sleep. Good. Okay. Jura, thank you for the quiet hellos as well. Kara, thank you for the contribution. Welcome in, Jura, with the hydrates. Appreciate it. I'm very sorry to say all I have is water today, and water is exceedingly boring, but we do our best. Kirst, welcome in. I hope you have had an absolutely fabulous... What day is it for you to now? It's Tuesday for you now, isn't it? How was your Monday, Kirst? Tell me everything. Dro, thank you very much for the contribution and welcome in. Vadim, hi. How's it going? Cuckoo, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I'm going to write down... Cuckoo has won the internet today. I'm going to write down Donald Duck in it on stream, and that is going to be my... That is going to be my end of stream skeet. I like to steal comments that people make in my chat and use them as my end of stream thing. I don't think Cuckoo invented the term Donald Duck in it, but maybe if they did, I'll pay them some licensing fees one day. Curse, no standing, please. I will not. Crom, I will not reach that birthday card behind you with my tiny, tiny arms. Welcome in, Crom. I hope you're good. Cecile, I hope you're having a really nice time. You are muted. Everybody send good wishes to Cecile, who is raiding in Final Fantasy right now. I shouted out Nats, who has provided all of these sound alerts that I've been spamming. Cursed. Dilemma, thank you very much for the contribution and welcome in. I'm scrolling chat. Sippy, welcome in. Thank you very much for the contribution. Dro hit me with a watermelon. My Monday was mostly shite too. I had one of those mornings where literally everything was pissing me off. Hopefully today is better. I hope that today is better for you, Cursed. I hope that today is better for you, Cursed. Don't sit and don't be sad. Don't be sad, Cursed. You have 2 very lovely cats that I'm sure adore you, and you're a good mod. I have literally like I'm just squeezing out all of that information I know about one of my mods, chat. Cursed is lovely. They have cats and they mod for me. Can you believe that? They also live on the other side of the planet. I'll take an egg a month as payment. Would you like them laid by me or another chicken? Anyway, if you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I'd love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Other people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you've done something you're proud of today, I would love to hear about it and tell you that I'm proud of you. That's what I'm reduced to. I mean, I know you also, I can talk about your job. I can talk about you as a personality and the light and joy you bring every time you're in my chat. I could make you cry, basically. Do you really want me to do this? Do you really want me to sit here and just compliment you until you cry? Stop, Chim! She's already dead! She's already dead. But yeah, that's it. We're gonna play some Warframe. There's gonna be some banging music in the background. If the game actually, I did a foolish thing last time I streamed this game, and I'm trying to rectify that problem. I kept turning off the in-game music. I'm not doing that today. So there will be guns, there will be music, there will be samurai swords, there will be big-ass robot women. And if any of those things are what you like, you've come to the right place. No, thank you. Don't need you to eulogize me. I'm trying to remember. There's that line that I always hear read in eulogies. What is it? Cursed hasn't gone forever. They've just gone into the next room. It's like they're still here. I can read that. I can still hear their voice in my chat. Lol. No, thank you. You don't need to eulogize me. Oh wait, I'm already eulogizing you. I'm sorry. There's a thing. My mum read it at my granddad's funeral. It's something like, but the person isn't dead. They've gone into the next room. I can't remember what the quote's from. They didn't smell as bad as you think from the way they looked. I've never met Cursed in person, but based off what I understand of Cursed, I bet they smell great. My Aussie twang lingers on. My Aussie, they're putting another shrimp on the Barbie in heaven. They're pushing the kids in the billabong. They're tying their kangaroo down sport. They're playing knifey spoony with everybody that they possibly can. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Wait, that's a spoon. You've clearly played knifey spoony before. I literally am a combination of trauma, depressive talk, and Simpsons references. Speaking of achieving something this September, I'm going back to studying to become a pharmacist. I just finished the paperwork today. Can I make a request, Cuckoo, that when you qualify as a pharmacist, that you actually work quickly in your job when doing the pharmacy stuff? Because the number of times I've gone into a pharmacy and I've watched the pharmacist in the background, they take so much goddamn time, and I'm stood there waiting for my pills, and it's not that they're cutting corners. I don't want them to rush and cut corners, but they take like 3/4 of an hour to walk from one end of the room to the other. Cuckoo, be the change that we need. Stop writing with bad doctor-style handwriting and actually move a little bit quicker, please. Not that you'll probably be working for the NHS. What is this hand movement? I don't even know. But pharmacists are slow. In the same way doctors have bad handwriting, I think pharmacists don't walk very quickly. I'll be the fastest pill giver in the world. Good. We'll get a laser. We'll get one of those radar guns out and we'll test you at some point. We will. We're gonna play some of the Warframe. I do. So we're partially through the quest Whispers in the Well. Whispers in the Well Warframe. Does it give me a tiny little treat of a story summary that I can sort of like just go, this is where we're at? I've done the Kalimos sequence. There's a man in the wall. There's a complex that I've entered, and I'm given entrance by a dude called Lloyd. He, for some reason, has a 1990s computer. Is anybody following this? You can't even read it. Go over there. You can't even read it. There's a guy that travels back to 1999, which was a hell of a time. I don't know why anybody would want to go back to 1999. The game gave me a book that fires laser beams called a grimoire. That was a new experience. I would love to pretend that half of this is going to stick, but I don't think anybody in my community is realistically going to be here for the story, unless they're already into Warframe. So you're just going to be here while I experience the story and try to actually remember to talk, because there's so much going on in this game sometimes. It's a little overwhelming. Please just remind me that you exist every once in a while. Bonjour, luxury pigeon.
Imagine if RightBigChimken did Babe Station. I don't know why I'm laughing. I laugh when I'm very aroused.
That's French for hello, luxury pigeon, if you were confused. C'est bon, Chimken? Comme ci, comme ça, et vous? Pop. Okay, we have background noise. So, I'm going to do a very quick overview. Very quick. Last time I played this game, I was working really hardcore towards two types of weapons, which was the Accelerator Prime, which I now have. It's very nice. I have my Grimoire, which I got from the quest that I'm currently doing, which is very nice. And I have the Akaris Prime, which is also very nice. That is just weapons. I also have these called the Telos Boltis. They're like, there's a technical term for that. It's like, I want to say Tonto No, tonto. No. There's a term for that as a stick. There's a term for what that is. It's like a billy club. Robot billy clubs. I hadn't Warframe described as a story game yet. Warframe is one of those experiences that's just big numbers make brain go fast. And it's good. It's good. But it's sometimes quite hard to pick up as a stream game, and I keep putting it down, which is the mistake that I made. I want to get a good before we start. Let's do this. Let's go. Do I have a Deimos Albrecht's archive scene? I don't have that. Shit. Grenier, sorry, I'm just reading. Deimos Necrolisk. Okay. We're going to get a very quick screenshot of my Warframe. We're going to do a bit of fashion because people love fashion. Okay, this is my dude. My dude is amazing. That is how I toggle the camera. That's good. So if I go pop. This is what my dude looks like right now. It's like a cross between... I think it's a cross between Spaceman. It's a cross between Spaceman and Transformer and I don't know, mech. Little bit mechy maybe. He's got booster. I just freaking love Gauss so much. Can I just say I freaking love him. I still fucking love him to this day. I'm gonna do this real quick. How do I hide the UI? I want to toggle the visibility and then take screenshot. Toggle the visibility. Boom. Okay, that's all I need. This is my guy. This is Gauss. I have a lizard. It's also a dragon / lizard. I don't know what we would call that at this point. Deep lore. The lore is exceedingly complicated, and I'm not qualified to explain it. I'm not. I would love if I was, but I ain't, and I shan't, so I won't. English. We are going to the key glyph. And I'm sure nothing weird and inexplicable is about to happen. Okay. I think Fibonacci is the fish. Hello?
You're right, fish.
Hello?
Lloyd could never figure things out. We have nothing to worry about.
They're just hanging out. That
If
was
the Carvia have been babbling our secrets to the Murmur, I shall immolate the lot of them.
okay.
Promise or no promise?
He's creepy. He's creepy in all sorts of ways.
It seems Albrecht said more than we heard. Despite the signal becoming corrupted, his words to you are preserved in the transference buffer. We should extract them. But for that, the POM-2 requires a replacement board. And those are all hidden away in the netracells. You do understand that accessing a netracell without a key glyph is completely impossible?
Oh, sure. Can you play it all for free? Have you played it all for free? Has it got some monies out of you? It has probably, at most, got a AAA game's worth of money out of me. I'll be honest. You can buy credits, but you can play the entire thing for free, Pidge. I do highly recommend that you go into it with that mindset. Inevitably, you might. You know when you played Hearthstone, and Hearthstone was great. And then every once in a while you went, well, I'm just going to treat myself to a couple of packs. It's that sort of gameplay mentality. It's not pay to win, but it is pay to speed you up sometimes. Because I think I bought my first Gauss, the character that I'm currently playing. It's just like, if you've got the cash, I don't judge you for it. In the same way that I never judged people when they spent it on Hearthstone. Oh, hey, fella. Thanks. That strange goat gave me a key.
A key glyph? So, the Carvia have provided the very item we require.
Uh-huh.
Very well. Proceed to the netracell at your own risk, Tenno. That babbling oddity may be sending you into a trap, and if you do end up in one, I'm afraid you're on your own.
It's a very odd thing to say. Okay, so I can't use my powers, so I was gonna do a jump and a speed up, and then I went nowhere. Pidge, I know your main criticisms of this game was you don't know what's going on, and it all just seems to be big numbers flashing on screen and gun noises and shit. And I'll be honest, it is a lot of that. But there is some story.
Giglyphs are a heavy burden for living beings to bear. Each type will impede you in its own way.
There's grindable levels, there's missions, there's PvP. I'm not selling it very well. I'm not qualified to sell this game very well, but I will say it does have me. Okay, this is what I was trying to do. Yay! I died. I'm dying. Aha! Does anybody else remember when they had a PC like this? I miss technology like this. A good CRT monitor reminds me of a simpler time. Okay. And I have no real understanding of why this guy in this high-speed, like high fantasy space castle is using what looks like an acorn, or I'm not entirely sure. Okay, it's not an actual brand of PC. What that would have been, if that had been, I would have been impressed if that was an actual brand of PC. And there's the big numbers. Okay, we're fine. What is exploding? Stop it. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm not going that way, I'm going this way. I run! I'm going over there. I'm not! I've played my fair share of shooters. I'm not entirely sure what... If I was to do a comparison in terms of the shooting in this game, it's definitely... It's... I'm not sure what the comparison would be. Like, it's not a Call of Duty. It's too quick to be a lot of... It's not a Division or a... I'm not sure where the line is. Who's giggling? I can hear... Good news, everybody. He's got his book out. The problem is, I don't think I even needed to bring this book. It was unlocked. It was unlocked with the quest that I'm doing, and I felt like I needed to use it. Oh, a giant space face. I was not expecting that to move. And there's the giggling.
Look at these things lying around.
his demon, not mine. I won't listen. My apologies, Tenno. I shall refrain from further outbursts.
I'll be honest, I was expecting a fight. That was oddly anticlimactic. I need to search terminals. Okay, we're good. We are good. I need to search terminals. I'm assuming there's going to be a PC at the end of this run. I just need ammo, though, please. Because as much as the book is cool looking, it doesn't really seem to do much. This is going to guide me back, isn't it? I am sort of just running into the distance without really looking where I'm going. Hello! Yep, there we go. Okay, I did that. Is there a PC in here for me? Am I on the internet? There it is. Okay. Hold space. Netracell search radius narrowed. Okay. That guy said Netracell, so I'm going to assume that that's a good thing. That's a... Is that evil? It's dead, whatever it is. Okay, good. Okay, good. Ah! There's another PC. If anybody's wondering what I'm doing with that puzzle, you just press and hold space when the letters at the bottom are black. If they're red, you stop holding space. Okay, one more PC. We're gonna get on the internet if it's the last thing we frickin' do. One Gooner's quest for access to the interwebs. Back using the frickin' book again. Okay. What's this? Nice. What is that? Locate the Netracell. I'm sure he told me what was in the Netracell. I feel like he told me what was in the Netracell and it's completely gone from my brain. Game is complicated, yo. Hello, robot friends. Please just die. What is wrong with you? There we go. I've got no ammo. Please give me some ammo. I don't have ammo for the
There.
gun that I
A
love.
Netracell. Albrecht has stored all manner of sentimental old junk in these. Insert the keycliff.
Insert the key glyph. Inserting the
The
key glyph.
Netracell's security apparatus is diligent. That door won't open while it can sense the murmur nearby. So eliminate them.
Big numbers.
Necromites! The lab's automated systems are trying to lock down the Netracell. Your only option is to destroy them.
I'm trying. The book is why? I'm sure there's a build that I can use to make the book better. Look at it in comparison to the other thing that I'm doing. It's not as good. Get off the wall. I'm on. Okay, I think we're making progress. Okay, now I need to concentrate.
Cold stone. Sardonic aloofness.
There we go.
I was a fool not to see the resemblance before.
I get him? I got him. I did it! I think I just have to live for a long time. Okay, come on, what's in the Netracell?
You should have left well enough alone, kiddo. It'll never get better if you keep on picking at it.
Ah, it's an early 2000s office environment party. Who could have guessed? Return to the...
Excellent. Return to me with the board.
I'm on my way! Please explain, Lloyd. I need somebody to sit me down and just explain this game at length. The story is odd. Why was that an office? The carpet in the office looks exactly like the carpet in my work. Why was it Kirst's office? Why was I a robot space ninja in Kirst's office? You trying to tell me that there's celebratory balloons all over the floor in your office at all times, Kirst? Every day at Kirst's work is a celebration. Okay, good. Though, Kirst, I will say I follow this content creator on TikTok that works as a vet, and they've been outlining their process to get a visa to go to Australia to work full time. It's actually been really interesting to watch. You don't celebrate being at work, Chim? Chim? What will the capitalists think? The capitalists can suck it. Capitalists can say, I had a new one today. We talked about work before with the power outages, but I had a new one today, which I've quite literally never experienced. We have a website at work, and I'm going to be very careful not to dox myself because, as I've talked about previously, I work in marketing, but I'm very careful to not tell you what company that I work for, just in general. But we have a website at work, and at the bottom of the website, we paid a third-party web developer to design our website for us. I sort of manage it and work alongside them. It's a very good time. But their company name is there. And for the first time ever, when it comes to all of these phishing scams you get in full-time employment, they're quite often from third parties. You have absolutely no idea who they are. So you sort of look at it and go, well, you're fake. Well, you're fake. Well, you're fake. Somebody went to our company website or the web developer's company website, found out that we were their client, and then contacted us pretending to be our web developer, asking for all sorts of accessibility things with regards to the back end of our company website. And that proves, at least I hope, I don't think that's the AI sort of I don't think that's an AI sort of job, because inevitably all of this scam shit is turning into some sort of like AI clusterfuck now. So it's quite pleasant is the wrong word. The fact that I feel like a person has to have done that. They have to have identified us as a company. They have to have gone to our company website, found that web developer, and just gone, okay, we're just going to do that. I don't think an AI is going to be that constructive. But either way, that's a new one to me. We talk about IT shit on here sometimes too. So yes, watch out for people pretending to be people you know. If they're a vet and being sponsored by their employer, that's probably my program. There are surprisingly still a lot of need for humans in the workforce. Interesting. Does anybody do they want to hire a surly bald Englishman that works in marketing but can't tell you anything else right now? I would love to tell you what any of those items do, but I don't know. Start looking for marketing jobs in Oz. There are so many, and there are so many more qualified people than me when it comes to marketing. Oh, hey, Lloyd, what's going on?
Thank you. A moment, please.
But your personality beats qualifications. You think I've got a personality? Are you drunk?
Would you do the honors?
I would.
Arthur? Tenno.
Ditto!
Forgive me. I need Lloyd to understand why I had to leave. Without him. Why I forced him to destroy the device after I had gone. And why I could never say the words he so needed to hear.
Uh-huh.
If I had remained in the Deimos laboratory, Lloyd would never have been safe from him.
Who is him?
You know of what I speak. And so I retreated to the only place in history where that entity could not easily follow. To draw his greedy eye away from Lloyd.
Who are we talking about?
Tenno.
Tenno?
I require your trust. Craft the little curio whose blueprints you will find in the computer's memory. Complete the Kalemos sequence. Repair. Rebuild. When the time is right, find me.
Yeah, but you're in 1999. He wants me to go to 1999.
The skin of a martyr doesn't suit you, Albrecht. If something mattered, he'd have found a way. It's too late. You heard him, Tenno. He requires your trust. So craft the bloody thing.
Craft the bloody thing! Albrecht's blueprint. Am I going to have to go away and do something else? Because that's not going to be made instantly, is it? Return to... Leave the sanctum anatonam. Flam, 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 blam, blam. Construct Albrecht's blueprint.
Tick-tock, kiddo.
Hi.
You don't want to be late again, do you?
That's not creepy at all. Oh, I do have it already. The shill voco. 99 seconds. Why not just give it to me finished? I now have to sit here for a minute and a half watching this thing freaking cook. Why not just give it to me? Why not just provide it to me for free? Rush this build. This action is free during the quest. Oh, I can rush it for free.
The Jahu gargoyle. Bring it back here and we shall examine what form will do to help us.
Patience is a virtue, Chim. It is not. It has never been. They lied to you. See, the disco knows. Place the Jahu gargoyle. I can speak. It's very nice. I bought you a very ugly desk ornament.
Albrecht may have told you to build
Oi, oi, oi,
thing,
pee-pee.
but given how
My
he
pee-pee.
used people and threw them away,
Hello, I
he
now
may not
listening.
have
Hi,
cared
Cecile.
for your safety.
Thank you for the
If
contribution.
that gargoyle is a threat, you must take it from the sanctum immediately.
It's a gargoyle.
Now, activate it.
Activate the gargoyle. It's
At last! If ignorance is bliss, then you, Tenno, must be ecstatic.
this fish is being
Come on,
aggressive.
then. Bring it closer. Wakey, wakey.
Where did that come from? Identify yourself!
Please, Lloyd, let them figure it out. Here, in the jar. What? The fish with the big brain? Yes, the fish with the big brain. Can we please finally get this interminable process over with?
Albrecht used you to give the Cavia a voice, just as he used me to keep them alive. Such a resourceful man.
Fibonacci.
So, here we are then, the best of what's left. Clearly, Papa's plan was countered. Color me surprised. Right then, we may proceed with the sequence.
You animals have observed us all this time, have you not? You've given yourself a role in the sequence?
Indeed we have.
Indubitably, my
Come,
good
Lloyd.
chum.
It's named after Papa's favorite pet. Spare the rod and spoiled. We know the fragmented ones are heralds of the indifference. We know the chosen operator must summon and destroy them. And regrettably, you, Lloyd, have made this impossible.
Choose your words carefully, fish.
Yes, fish. Space fish.
The grimoire is incomplete. The final page hidden away by Lloyd. Be a darling and retrieve it. That's all. Run along.
I like him.
So be it. The gift of decency was clearly not bestowed upon the Carvia, Tenno. But I cannot deny the page's current status is lost.
Talk? Talk? I can talk. Hey, hey! Oh, Mr. Lloyd! Mr. Lloyd! Where is Papa? Why did Papa leave us? Mr. Lloyd!
Papa is gone. We could all be gone too. In an instant. Like, we have to keep quiet.
I love this. Why do all of the... I'm so fucking confused. Where's that coming from? Over here? Where's the burb? And the laboratories. The dog thing was down the bottom. He's like a goat creature. He was like... Wasn't he in here? Did I imagine that? Was that a fish with a ball sack? No, it's just a regular fish with a long bit. It's just he's just a bit long at the bottom. It's not a pair of testicles, I promise. Calm down. Don't be scared. It's only a fish. There he is. I can see him. He's right there. The bird. That was an exceedingly roundabout manner that I got. Can I talk to you? Speak! No. Welcome back from the ads, chat. There was a fish with a ball sack. There's a giant statue with a pair of eyes, and everything's getting a bit weird, but I'm intrigued nonetheless. If only because there seems to be the Disney Princess quest, because all of the animals have started to speak. My gun's back out. That's never a good sign.
Down for you. Should the indifference's corrupting touch reach us and take back our speech, we would be screwed. So, Maria, love, and eradicate the murmur in this patch before the big bad gets word that Lloyd's awake and the fish is talking.
Tenno. There is some truth to what the fish says.
Uh-huh.
That page was the last thing my Albrecht ever wrote. Meant for me. Since I had no interest in reading his endless self-justifications, I hid it away instead. But with all this chaos, it's undetectable.
Oh, I just have to be killing people. I'm looking. I'm sort of heading in a direction. I don't need to.
Is missing a digit. It is confined to the strands of Kra. Don't ask. Your tiny mind would likely pop under the strain of understanding. This limitation is our one hope.
We got this.
Patronize the Tenno fish. The strands of Kra are merely void renderings of the chains of cause and effect. Conceptually embodied timelines, if you will.
Papa's daughter excelled at explaining complicated concepts in childish terms. I see now where she learned it.
We got this. Is there anybody else? There we go. Somebody else around here? There he is. I mean, there better be some more mobs somewhere, because I'm not even half done. Okay, we're fine. They're still coming. They're still coming. Why 133? That seems like such a strange number. Out of the good ammo again. Come on. Inside a door. Kill the floating heads. Everybody dies.
Arousing as I'm sure this is for you, the rest of us are moments.
Oh.
Grim, black,
that was weird.
Final. So, if you would be so kind, finish up so I can point you toward that sodding page.
I'm trying. Stop yelling. Are you winning? I'm trying. I do want to... Can I pause here? I wanted to check something real quick because that seemed to be... I'm not sure what took focus away from the game for a couple of seconds then, but... Oh, it's because... Was it because I was on borderless full screen? Potentially. Confirm. Oh god, what resolution is that? That is not the right resolution. No, we do not want to be on what? No, confirm. Go big or go home. Thank you. We're now on full screen. Thank you for the contribution, Seedlit. Seedlit, why does the Grimoire suck so bad? DLB, thank you for the contribution. Grimmer is one of the best secondaries in the game. I don't believe you. I think, ironically, you are joshing me. I'm not joking. It feels like shit. Why does it fire so slowly? Maybe it'll get better, but I don't believe you so far. I think you're lying. So you gotta mod it. It has special mods. Ah, okay. The vanilla Grimoire is terrible.
Bravo. It was a long walk towards competence, but here you are. Now, please.
How about you give me the page instead, kiddo? Consider it part of our deal.
No. Get away. No, also the word secondary doing some heavy lifting. I don't know what that means. Okay. I've relocated my magic pornography. My magic space pornography. See you later. Thank you for the 185 stream streak.
Ah, it's done. Keep it to yourself, Tenno. I'm damned if I'm giving Albrecht the last word. Tenno.
Oh, filled hand raps upon the untimed door, and sans grimoire, we are undone. We've been rumbled.
I'm on my way, fish. The fish is in danger. Chat. Oh!
Tenno, are you there? Oh, thank Void. Listen, the Murmur diverted your extraction jump. We need you back at the Sanctum, now! Hurry!
We appear to have sprung a leak. Okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. Oh, what am I stuck on? Just stuck on the ceiling. Hi, Lloyd.
It takes and it takes. It took my future. It's taking the labs inch by inch. Well, I won't let it take his bloody caviar.
What's it gonna do? Walk outside? Oh, it's that angry statue. Am I about to fight a giant?
The sodding indifference seeks a path through the walls, and then, Tenno, through you. Keep it at bay.
Hi, Merrick. Thank you for the contribution.
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
Thank you for hitting me with your chainsaw. Something ass raw. Break some frickin' things tonight. Give me something to break. Something, Limp Bizkit, something. Okay, we did it. Satan, Mother alone. Those are the magic words you use to summon gnats.
Flap flap. It's just raided.
I can echoes.
The stand holds. The indifference approaches. Soon, it will take on mass.
How's it going, Ganekis? How's jump space? Raiders, I'm concentrating, I apologize. My name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and today we're doing some story questing in Warframe. I am a space ninja. I am fighting an oncoming and evil called the Murmur. There's a giant statue. There's a dude called Lloyd. The fish are talking to me. Okay.
Get out! There is nothing for you here! Get out! No!
Tinu! The grimoire must speak with its own voice.
Well, I love Warframe. Good. Going alright. Flat. I viewed today was good. By the way, did you know the fish is voiced by Neil Newborn? I did recognize the name. I did recognize the voice. I didn't place it, but that's interesting. How do I connect the grimoire to the gargoyle? Oh, the gargoyle's over here. Blue sub, thank you for the contribution. Don't worry, chat. Middle of that gunfight, we're sticking this book in this gargoyle.
Lloyd, you gave me back my sight, but I would not spare you a glance. You gave me back my voice, but I never spoke to praise you as I should have. For you were my right hand, my strength, my support, my sanctuary. Even when the galleries hurled scorn upon me, your sole desire was to suffer it in my stead. On your first day of service, you aspired to be worthy of me. I only wish that I could have been worthy of you, my lord.
I'm out of ammo, which is problematic. Oh my god! Oh! No! Now the giant statue is moving. That's what I look like naked. True story. Probably, maybe, I don't know. He sucked me out my robot. Am I dead? No, I'm inside the other giant robot. Oh, hi! Ganekas, thank you for the contribution. I'm holding E! I'm holding E as hard as I can! That was not what I was expecting. That was not what I was expecting. Okay, I'm back in my magic robot.
This stillness. Tenno. No. Operator.
Hello.
The strand of claw has been cut, while the indifference remains undeterred. I foresee a grim and continuing struggle to safeguard Papa's laboratory from its fell and ruinous grasp.
Indeed. I shall not waver.
Okay.
Protect the vessels. Repair. Rebuild. So runs the Kalimo sequence. And such is our task. In the version of the past we saw, my Albrecht said we were too late. The solution, naturally, is to arrive on time next time. You keep the murmur at bay, I shall fulfill my role. Punctuality. The Entrati family never could arrive on time without my help. And so, here I am, back to my old role, the diligent servant. Albrecht would have smiled at that, I think.
What did he say to you right before he left?
He said,
that it was always watching, that this was not the way to remember me. That this was no way to remember me. That he wasn't worthy.
how do I still deserve your tears after all I have done?
We had a deal. The deal was shook. A little handshake, all it took. Though from the deal, the wee child ran.
Yet still, we end as we began.
Okay, Nats, I need help. I need help. I need an update from somebody that knows what the hell's going on 100%. I love that quest. I remember the... But what does it mean? Okay, speak in very short sentences. The redhead woman is my operator form. That entity was a dark entity I made a deal with. Whilst aboard that spaceship in a previous quest. With the eyes and the weird grin. Albrecht was the person that's gone back in time. But Albrecht was also stood next to her there. I'm assuming that Albrecht is the evil thing that Lloyd said was coming? Am I meant to know what that evil thing is? This game is friggin' wild, bro. Play on? Fair enough. That kind of answers the question. Does they both had solid black eyes? They were both just indifference copying people. A vision of the past promised a bleak future, but the unexpected assistance of the caviar offered a precious chance, with a memory of love holding the indifference at bay. Of the indifference. Lloyd prepares to send you back, and perhaps this time you will not be late.
Please, remember to hand in any Voca you encounter for analysis.
This gets very complicated again if this turns into a time travel show. Do I speak to you?
Now that you're here... You've met the animals? The catastrophe Albrecht saddled me with? Well, any ideas? Their roles were intended to be filled by qualified personnel. People! Instead, we have... this. It's bad comedy. They're imprinted with whatever information they need to function, and an understanding of our current state of affairs, including Albrecht's absence. They were sent into the Void using a bell of the same design that Albrecht initially used. The Void got in, somehow. Again. One of the animals was lost, and the rest came back like that. We placed them in stasis, pending a proper examination. For them, the disaster, intelligence, and selfhood all occurred only hours ago. They're psychological shrapnel, and they're all we've got. See what you can do with them. I simply do not have the time.
We don't know whether the man in the wall acolytes are evil us or just us, whether us from the future past alt universe your mum's butt. If they make this a time travel story, this game was complicated as it was anyway. If they try and time travel properly, I knew that 1999 happened.
The debris of monstrousness. Let us learn from it.
I knew that 1999 happened.
No matter.
Fred
I hear his
Voca.
voice sometimes. Oh, I'll just pop off and find something to dust. So
Arcane
much of what we do
Dissolution.
resembles magic. No wonder we found demons in the forbidden spaces.
Yeah, none of this is available to
Very
me anyway.
good, Tenno.
Research Dante.
I cannot lie, Tenno. I have always felt nervous in the presence of Warframes. The Orokin twisted people into weapons, and I've seen firsthand the bloody and well-deserved consequences of that act.
Interesting.
Dante, though. In his company, I felt no such anxiety. He was warm, earnest, literate. A fellow seeker. To know that he perished in these very halls while I slept is a bitterness to me.
Well, I can't do any of that either.
Dante shared the Entrati. To better
Okay.
times ahead.
Okay, so he said, what happened?
Papa's... Oh, yes. Operator, correct? Drifter, perhaps? You'll find our merry band share that unconventional relationship with their appellations. I am Fibonacci. Papa's design has uplifted me to function as the coordinating factor of this little group. You, may have heard that one of our number was consigned to paradise before our return from the void. Min, Tagva's mate. Yes, most unfortunate. Too often it is the good and the young who forge our future, laying their lives upon progress's unfeeling anvil. Now, let us apply ourselves to the grand work at hand and deny our minds melancholy's frigid caress. To work!
Uh-huh. Heavier standing, and then I can take bounties to increase my standing. It's the standard loop, isn't it? Dismantle demolishes. It's all the standard. Okay. I think a lot of that would make more sense had I been playing at the time that this content was released, but we're not going to get too bunged down in all of that additional stuff now, because we're done with Whispers in the Walls. We're done with Whispers in the Walls.
Tenno, the Warframe Corvex was designed by my Albrecht's own hand to protect the chosen operator from the hazards of his laboratory. This design is yours, by right. I intend to keep the promise I made to him.
Sure.
When the time is right, and the equipment prepared, I will assist you to travel back to the past.
Yeah. He sends
To
me.
the pivotal year of 1999.
I remember 1999.
Perhaps, between us, we may change history. Lloyd.
If you increase rank with that faction, you'll get more of their no longer your story. Just like with that crew on the ship. Yay! I'm kind of just working through all the big old quests that emerge from the Void RC. Yeah, I have the quest to do that. I haven't got to that point of my experience of Warframe yet.
Oh, the Leverian. It was floundering. You understand? Going under. All that work I put into it, and so few visited, let alone donated. Oh, I don't mean you, of course. I know you're a friend to the Leverian. You just wasn't enough. So when Parvos made me an offer, I thought, why not? Just let it go. Let it all go. I took the deal, Tenno. I shouldn't have.
You're very British.
But I did. Oh, if only Dante was still around. Please, you must come see me.
He's very British. Sorry, one sec. Let me move that over there. They're very British on this spaceship.
My jokes, did they?
Fibonacci.
Chosen operator. A friendly suggestion. You could do so much more with those melee weapons of yours. I donate my wisdom on both tool and technique. Listen well. Tenukai, a fighting technique fusing void and bestial instinct. Raw power. While I have never used Tenukai, I understand it perfectly. Somewhat of a mind master. Enough so that lost materials pertaining to Tenukai have been stored just out of my reach in the sanctum. Tools. Papa was not one to rest. Use this segment to unlock more potential for your arsenal. The arcane was an art and science that Papa studied well. The convexity of my bowl, a magnifying glass on his research, and now your gain. Install this segment, acquire melee arcanas, find Tenukai modules, and observe the results. A swift deletion of your foes.
Okay. Strengthen your arsenal with melee arcanes. This segment unlocks auxiliary slots for your melee weapons. Okay. And Vazir has just given me a bunch of glyphs. We're not always the ones in the front line. Sometimes we got to check our comrades on. Here's something to help you keep fighting, Vazir. Wonder what the relevance of that is. Is that something that I should be... Oh, is that, that's the Twitch drop stuff that's being available. Melee upgrade installed. Upgrade. Install melee adapter. No compatible arcanes, because of course there aren't. Auto install. Bear with. So, are you trying to tell me a chicken fried this rice? Are you trying to tell me that this book is actually better than I think it is? Auxilius weapon adapter. I do not have one of those on me, so we'll just leave that for now. You'll get those arcanes with time. Okay. Ready to build. Okay. Good. It is if you mod it right. Fair enough. I'm gonna have to speak to you off stream about modding it right. For the time being, I'm going to keep it on me because honestly, I only seem to switch to my offhand weapon when I run out of ammo anyway. Oh, and out of interest, doing that has probably unlocked the whole thing that spurred off a lot of this. Nats was doing space clearage, doing all of the missions on the different planets, and I've basically done the entire star map outside of story unlocks. So I have now got what I'm assuming is the last of the Deimos map to uncover. I've got all of these nodes that I can do. And I know that there are like planetary type dealies that are currently not showing here because I know there's a big old spaceship that's not currently on my map, but I'm heading in the right direction. And with that, what is the Lotus Eaters? A strange call comes from beyond and must... From the depths, beyond reason, a voice has spoken. Angels of Zariman, next time. Or this time. We've got... The Lotus Eaters is like 5 minutes. Or maybe we'll do the Lotus Eaters first, and then we're going to queue up the Angels of Zariman next. The generic Grimoire is merit best when used. Dante's Grimoire shreds. The generic one is only useful when you don't use it directly. But put those special tome mods that only Grimoire weapons can use. Interesting. Lotus Eaters. Okay, we're putting a timer on. If this is more than 5 minutes, I've been lied to by my head mod, and they will be destroyed. I will fire them out of the cannon. You'll be destroyed, Evil Seedlet.
Oh, excellent.
So that exists. Lotus!
Oh. It's you.
It's a bit like some use Okina Predos, and that way they don't use it, but they equip it because their movement speed passive is okay. What is that noise? What do you mean, it's you?
I've seen that device before. Some kind of communicator. Do you mind explaining exactly what you mean by that?
You, my child. The great indifference wants to take. I want to let it. I feel only the call. You, my champion. Please, drown out that noise that beckons. If any other answers the call, no, it has to be you. Our paradox.
Oh, I've switched characters all of a sudden. Answer the call! Hello, Mr. Sexy's Pizza. The special today is Sexaroni. What is wrong with that cat? Seedlet, I'm gonna put it out there and say the cat took 5 minutes to stand up. Where are we going, strange cat? I'm assuming this is 1999. I do love that he keeps running forward out of eyesight so the screen goes dark. That makes me feel extra special. Come on. Where are we going? Where are we going? Come on. Where are we going? You want a treat? You want a treat? Have you taken me around in a big circle? You fucking twat. Oh, we're just back at Cursed Place of Work again. Hello?
Do you hear it? The calls of angels, devils, life itself. It's grown so loud.
It's just a mobile
it tries
phone.
To follow in his footsteps through time. You must find him first.
The link to the past is forged, but the time is running out. Wildlight walks tirelessly, and the Lotus keeps her lonely vigil. Step by step, the indifference draws closer to its coveted prey. Okay. Exit the Necrolisk. I've got more correspondence. Even more correspondence. Yeah, look at all this. I've unlocked...
Operator, your inbox exists in a non-zero state. Would you care to check your mail?
I think you know where you have to go. I will stay here. I will watch her, them, everyone. I'll be waiting for you to get answers and come back to us. Whatever that happens in that year, whatever makes it so important, figure it out. Okay, I guess you should really get going. Please finding operator. I don't know how to prove it, but it really is me, not it. Remember our meal on the Zaryman. These items have been delivered to your inventory. I've unlocked the hex. Delete all red messages. Yeah, delete all red messages. So I was about to say that I would go and do the Angels of the Zaryman, but the hex is sort of directly leading on from what I've been experiencing today. So within the last 15 minutes of the stream, we're probably going to get started up to a point where I can finish. And we'll pick up the hex when we come back tomorrow, but this will be the intro period for the hex. And if they play Crazy Frog, I'm going to lose my shit.
Ordis keeps a tidy ship.
That's fine.
And is, therefore, reluctant to allow animals on board. In Ordis's experience, animals do not eat so much as reload.
Gallimos. I've been liking this so far. I might pick up the game. It's free to play. It's just weird as shit. Yeah, Ganekas, let me know. That doesn't belong there.
It's December 31st, 1999. Let's say goodbye to the old year with a track you all know and love from global sensation Online.
Okay, this is the guy that everybody calls their boyfriend. Hi, Macho. Good night, Ganekas.
Not again. Bastard!
Raw, next question. I'm Arthur now, and I've got an AK-47.
I'm on break, Arthur. Don't mess with my game time.
Need my Tommy keys, Amir. I'm not letting another lead on Entrati go to waste.
Oh, that was cheating.
Is this Gauss but a person? Okay. A look at Seedlit's boyfriend. I see the vault thing. These are proto frames, right? That would explain why this guy was called Excalibur. Hi.
My keys better not be in that mess.
Learn to hotwire. Jeez.
That's Mag. Okay. Hi.
Did you take my damn keys?
Don't distract me, Boy Scout.
No disrespect, Quincy. Got places to be is all.
So just don't assume too much for
Somebody's taking
now.
my stuff.
Fair enough. Somebody's taken Arthur's stuff. I must find it. Hi.
How's she doing?
Mouse.
If she wasn't your blood, she'd be on her own out there.
Got a lead on Entrati. Sewers. Arse deep in Techron, most likely. I'm going after him. For all our sakes. Letty, look, if you've taken my keys again...
I don't remember this being the I don't remember any of this happening in 1999. This doesn't look at all familiar. Am I about to get the motorcycle?
Hold up! Hero boy. You
Hero boy!
Dr. E all by yourself.
Or maybe you're gonna bail on us, Arthur. Forget it.
We're in this mess because of you.
I'm coming too! Guys? Am I sensing some tension here?
No one's bailing. I got us into this, and if it kills me, I'll get us.
Sexual tension, because you're all beautiful.
Fine. Aoi, Amir, Quincy on backup. Letty, you and Eleanor hold the fort here. Keep the Jennies running.
Okay. Am I controlling this? I don't seem to be steering. There it is.
The Doctor's dashing patient zero in the flesh. Shame. But my Skuldra have their orders.
Why doesn't the entire game have this aesthetic? It's like Borderlands, but I don't...
Kill on sight.
You're done. Zone is hot. Watch yourselves.
Stop it with the air balloons! Does scream Borderlands, doesn't it? My first thought too when I saw her. I just like this aesthetic. I would play an entire game of this sort of, with the way this looks. Not that I don't like the other Warframe stuff, but this just feels familiar in a strange sort of way. I killed a tank! It's more Sindard standard shooter. I'm here for it, whatever it's doing.
Engaging the enemy!
Pity. We could have been allies.
Uh-huh.
Kiddo.
Kiddo!
My school drop? Put that thing down!
Like the Primes, the first ones they were designed, they look so mediocre in the current roster, Deluxe Prime and Heirloom variants. If they were meant to be the superior ones. Got him!
Iced them! Too slow, Arthur.
I had it under control. Finally.
Okay. Get off your motorbike. Am I meant to be riding my bike right now? Okay, we're fine.
Have it your way. By this time next year, nothing will remain of you slugs.
That's a tank!
Meet the co-star of your grand finale, an H-04 Efervon tank.
How do I get off my
Enjoy.
tank? How do I get off my bike? There we go.
Requesting assistance!
The vents above the treads.
Victor, drop them in. Now!
Takes care of that.
Found a hole in its shield, Arthur.
Thanks, Quincy.
Got him. Oh.
Down you go.
Down you go. Destroy tank. Suplex tank. He fell.
Wake up, he comes. Crownless king clad in gold. Pallid beast. Tap, tap, tap him.
Here he comes. Albrecht. And his weird cellular telephone. Come back here, I want to shoot you.
What the hell was that? Where are you? Come in!
He's here. Deep in the tech rot. I'm going after him.
We're going after him, deep in the tech rot, chat.
Gotcha.
Please tell me you can get a Vespa. This feels really good. Ads coming up, chat. We will play through for a little bit longer.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. I'll do it. Is there anybody else? There we go.
What in hell?
The TV, it has a face. Gross.
Entrati. What devils follow you?
That's a whole one. Is that not just vanilla Excalibur?
Bring the hellfire.
Oh, and there I am. Well, we're in 1999 now. I promised myself I would never go back to 1999.
Victor, that's no way to treat our little tourist.
Baps.
He won't talk.
Oh, not even to me.
Not my type.
Oh, but we're old friends.
There's the indifference.
Aren't we, Master? Master, my master, why hast thou abandoned me?
All that matters is I'm here now. There, my faithful man-cat.
But is it really you? After all these years, I've... Master, you're hurting me.
That's it, isn't it? The poison to your plan.
And what is that?
Love.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Like Marty McFlea.
You taking a piss?
If it's bullshit. I'll feed Marty here to the tech rod myself, but the clock's running out.
The nuke. Kinda makes sense, actually.
Happy New Year.
Well, you're on point, Marty. But you try any of those head games again, and there won't be much left for Letty to stitch back up. You read me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. We're going to wrap up there for the end of stream. I will continue this again tomorrow. In fact, yeah, I'm going to continue this again tomorrow. That was fun. Hella weird. But fun. Chat. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. I know we've gone a little bit off the rails playing random games this week rather than The Witcher 3. For anybody concerned, The Witcher 3 will return on Saturday. I'm just taking a brief respite because I figured the weather was going to be bad this week, so it was going to be nice to chill. And I will say, Warframe runs a lot more comfortably on my PC without heating up the room too bad. Usually, I'll give you an example. And I know this isn't a high number for CPU numbers, but usually when I'm running The Witcher, the CPU usually says anywhere between 45 and 46. Currently it's 41. So apparently my PC likes playing Warframe in the sense that it's not heating up the room so my eyeballs are melting. But it does also help that I'm not wearing pants. Anyway, chat, I'm really glad that you exist. Thank you for being here. We're going to raid out, and I can raid somebody playing Warframe because I'm not going to inadvertently spoil myself, theoretically, because even if I see something, chances are I'm not going to understand what's going on. Is anybody I know playing Warframe because of the drops right now? No. Okay, we'll get to that in a sec. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. 1 second, I just need to think about something. I need a slightly better photo than that of myself. I've got a very sad looking picture of me on the... I could... No. Maybe. Kinda. Was that good? Like scratching my head? It'll do. It's just like... No, I don't really like that. What's a good face to pull for a thumbnail? What's a good answer now? What's a good face to pull for a thumbnail? Chat. I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of streams, ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark, scary place, and the fact that you're alive in it is something to be massively proud of. I'm so proud of you for being alive, chat. A couple of reminders: you do not need to watch my content, you do not need to be in chat, you do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do, focus on your existence as best as you possibly can, and if my content can help that existence be any better, that will be the niche that I try to fill on the internet. It's at this point you need like a cheeky one, because no pants. See, the whole point is, with this whole line that's drawn across my body, nobody will actually ever know if I was actually wearing pants or not. I could show you a bare toe. Would anybody like to see my toe? That's probably against terms of service, but you told us. I feel like I need to... I can't lift my leg high enough to show you my one knee. I can't lift my leg. I was hoping I would be able to lift it, like, so it would show past this line. Apparently I can't lift my leg up to this point. Though arguably that's quite difficult to do while sat in a desk chair. I'm just going to end up falling on my ass. I'm not going to do it. I refuse. Go turn the fan on. We'll see it then. Yes, but you'll also see, like, the fact that I'm wearing a thong. I'm not wearing a thong. That's a good one. I was smiling. Ah, was that a good one, or was I moving? That might have been a problem. No, fuck it. I was blurred. I was close. It's all blurry. It looks like I'm falling down a hole. See, I tricked myself. No, you don't get that for free. You can find that on my OnlyFans. Chat, it's at this point of the stream I invite you to type the word fuck in chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be a positive or a negative. For example, fucking hell, Warframe is good. It is very brain satisfying. Falling back in your chair. It is very brain satisfying. Fuck pants when it's hot. It is very brain satisfying, but holy shit, is it complicated. I'm glad that you're here to hold my hand while I start playing through this story stuff. We'll see how we get. We'll see how far we get by the end of the week. I think there was one previous mission or quest or story mission that I had to do that was like a bazillion years long. I don't know if there are any like that coming, but we'll just join me on this voyage of discovery or confusion. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. The negatives: fuck the Trump administration, fuck the British Labour government, fuck the Reform Party UK, fuck losing people too soon, fuck epilepsy, fuck Parkinson's disease, fuck chronic health conditions, fuck ableism, fuck transphobia, fuck J.K. Rowling, fuck Harry Potter, fuck Elon Musk, fuck billionaires in 2026, fuck recurring power outages at work on a Monday morning. And fucking hell, it's hot again. It's hot again, chat. I've got a thing for this now.
That Chimken's so hot right now.
Was I moving again? I'm trying to take a photo of myself for the thumbnail. It's just easier to do while I'm live. I feel like I was moving. Yeah, it's all blurry because I'm moving. I keep moving. Oh, be still, for fuck's sake. It's possible that I have an undiagnosed type of neurodivergence. I'm just going to put it out there for everybody. Okay, that one works. That one works. That one works. Got foods. Om nom nom. Good. Twirl the random bit of beard like it's the main character. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you noticed throughout the stream. I would like to thank you all for being here, but I would also like to thank whatever the hell is going on with this piece of beard. We pointed this out at the beginning of stream, and we went the entire length of the stream, and nobody commented on it. I think I've been twirling this today, and I've not really been paying attention because It's got a will. It's got a will unto itself. It always points north. It's like a beard finger. Don't call it a beard finger. That makes it sound gross. Was that a good photo of me? No, it's blurry again because I'm wiggling. Never mind. I can take a fresh one just for curse. I'll just get. There we go. Beardfinger is my favorite James Bond movie. Beardfinger, do. That might be the thumbnail right there. He's the man. See, and it's very skillful because all I have to do is like push it down and you can't see it from that angle. But if you see it, you can just about see it there. I think I must have been twirling it while I was busy at work today. It doesn't usually stick out like that. I was thinking more like Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. I would have you know that it's not little. Chat. I don't know. I don't have any follow-up to that point. I have a 0 follow-up to that point. I'm going to wrap up. Thank you very much for being here. I'm going to find somebody to raid that is playing Warframe, so give me 5 seconds. We will be back with more of this the rest of this week, Tuesday and Friday. Can I find a brand new player? Something come nation. Okay, what am I doing? I've not had to raid somebody completely random in ages. That person's not playing Warframe. That's always confusing. I'll tell you what. Let's be brave. What's the highest ranked person in this channel right now? 1.1k? No, I'm not that brave. I need to scroll down. I hate finding new people to raid. It scares me deeply. It's very terrifying and scary. You want another bald guy to raid? No, hi Cup. I was gonna find a Warframe person. And I'm just gonna pick one off the list. Just be me and forget. Who is this? They have a cool model. They're looking at Gara Prime. I think they're fashion framing. A new dawn lays before us. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna raid this person. They are called Lumi Boo. And they do speak English, which is always a good thing to check. Chat, I'll be back tomorrow with more Warframe, same time, same place, same chim, but potentially with a slightly better combed beard. I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you drink plenty of water, hug your loved ones, sniff your beloved family animals. It's very important that you hydrate with all of this hot weather, and thank you very much for the support tonight. I see those numbers, and it's nice that I'm not going to talk about analytics. I'm not. But it's hard not to see them when I've had to go onto Twitch. I love you all. Thanks for the stream. Take care, everyone. Take care, Dilemma. We hit raid. Yeah, back tomorrow, 9 p.m. UTC +1. British summertime, etc., etc., etc.